We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Boston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now here it comes. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. His lifetime line against Velasquez, he's 1 for 3. And it's 1-1. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Santana is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Missed with a slider. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the run is Williams, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and Martinez will hustle all the way to third. He's in with a triple. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Runner in scoring position with two guys. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3 in the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Now a fastball that could. Quite find it. Here comes the 1-0. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get to take his first cuts here, and he holds up here. But the pitch is in. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Carlos Santana now. In his career against Porcello, he's got 12 hits and 41 ABs. He's also hit 3 home runs.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The throw will go to third. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning. but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there's 2 down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. And he's safe. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Martinez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. Rafael Devers the next to bat, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
3-1 to him now. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's running, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Pitch is high, the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Eduardo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 4 waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez.
Catcher, Christian Vasquez.
He's set. Here it comes. And oh my, that pitch is behind him up around the shoulders, and he won't like that much. Hit to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is up next to be Nick Williams.
Leading off for the Phillies. Right.
Now here it comes.
Williams.
On the ground to the right side. Oh, and a dive by Moreland. Drops the tag. He got him. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
He throws him on.
Batting ninth, the shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And that one just missed outside. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Rick Porcello. 9-1-2 due up.
22. Rick Porcello.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Betts is on the move. He swings and misses. Throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Digging in to try it again. Odubel Herrera. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Herrera on at first, nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Drilled to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. And their runners at the corners now. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Nunez on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play. And here's J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. 2-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mitch Moreland goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame them. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
Yeah, and at this point, the home plate umpire is making it clear to both teams that he's not going to tolerate any back and forth of hitting batters, and nor should he. It becomes a player safety issue at that point, and that all
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the for another chance. Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. A swing and a ground ball to third, and that's out number one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number two. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. One down. Settling in now, Eduardo Nunez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two. 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Herrera on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And look out as that one sails behind him.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking the zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Full count, here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Next up. Will be the Phillies. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's a tough pitch.
Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
No, he's safe.
Stepping in, number 4 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. The 0-1 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Check swing grounder to the right side. The second for one on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one. Digging in and
center fielder.
becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken to throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Oh, and he misses it. And he is in there. Throw won't get him. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 1 run scored, 2 runs scored, and he's safe. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game. Ready once again, Michael Franco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High and deep to left center field. Benintendi ranging back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Santana is on his way home. He'll score easily, and they lead now by 4. Digging in.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. A foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Devers in foul ground, and this will land foul. 0-2. Here it comes, and he fouls this one off. Kelly has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Oh, and he misses it. The throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Benintendi, and that retires the side. Next up for the Red Sox, Joe Kelly is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
So he sets him down swinging. Mookie Betts goes down for out number 2 in the top half, and it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Ready once again, Nick Williams. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
Right fielder, Nick Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again, Vince Velasquez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Hit to short. Gloved by Bogarts. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Number 4. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And no, I spoke too soon. It's by him for a 2-out hit. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw.
Be safe.
The 1-0. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch. Matt Barnes trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Barnes is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here. Now a check swing. Here's J.D. Martinez. They'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-1 to Martinez. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Moreland, your attention please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mitch Moreland is down for the first out in the 7th inning. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Wow, I'm not sure that one passed the eye test. I mean, there had to be some intent behind that one right there, which is pretty eye-opening, to say the least.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So now Carlos Santana. First pitch on its way.
First baseman.
Very weakly on the ground.
Santana.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Hernandez.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to shallow center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Leading off for the
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Count now a ball and a strike. 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time. Digging in one.
Second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bogaerts is under it. 1 down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Curtis. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Aaron Altair will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Aaron.
Check swing, called strike, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. The Axel Rios comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken. Jackie Bradley Jr. is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Bradley is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Jackie Bradley Jr. is retired to kick off the ninth. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One out, nobody on. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mookie Betts is retired, and now they're down to their final out of this one. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors, left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, but only 2 hits. 2 errors, they left 2 men on base.